Have you ever wondered what would happen if the most powerful man in the world called your wife terrible on live TV? Well, that's exactly what happened when Donald Trump took aim at Meghan Markle. And trust me, it wasn't pretty. But here's the twist. The whole of Britain apparently found it hilarious, and so did millions of people across the globe. The question is, why? What made this brutal swipe from Trump so entertaining to so many? In today's video, we're diving deep into the latest drama surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle as Donald Trump slams them both publicly. While Trump assures Harry he won't be deported over his past, he has no problem calling his wife terrible. What does this tell us about their relationship, the public's perception, and the royals themselves? Are these just harsh words, or do they reflect a deeper truth? Stick with me as we unpack the emotional roller coaster that is Harry and Meghan's public life. From privacy claims to constant media battles, we're going to explore why everyone's laughing, but also why it might not be so funny after all. So, let's get into it. You're not going to want to miss this. Let's take a moment to think about the power of words. When someone like Donald Trump, a former president, speaks about the royal family, it carries weight. But when he calls Meghan Markle terrible and criticizes Prince Harry for having weak moral character, it shakes the very foundation of what we've come to know about the couple. The question is, why did so many people find this comment so funny? Was Trump just telling the truth, or is there more to this than meets the eye? First, let's address the comment itself. Trump's remark wasn't a slip of the tongue. It was a pointed jab aimed directly at Meghan, a woman who has been in the spotlight for years. From her time as an actress to her marriage to Prince Harry, Meghan has faced constant scrutiny. Some argue she brought this upon herself by stepping into the royal spotlight, while others believe she was unfairly attacked from the start. But calling her terrible, is that fair? In the eyes of many, her actions have certainly stirred controversy. But does a harsh label like that, coming from a high-profile figure like Trump, reflect something deeper? Now, let's turn our attention to Harry. Trump's words about him, weak moral character, are more than just an insult. They're a reflection of how the public perceives Harry's role in this drama. For many, Harry was once seen as the rebellious, fun-loving royal who could do no wrong. But as time has passed, some have started to question his decisions. Leaving behind royal duties to live in California with Meghan has alienated him from his family, and his public statements have often seemed like attempts to justify that choice. But calling him weak, is that really what the world thinks of Harry now? Or is it just another way to label a man caught between his family's expectations and his wife's ambitions? Let's dig deeper into the emotional side of this. For those of us who remember the days when Harry was a young prince, charming, carefree, and adored by the public, this transformation can be hard to watch. It raises the question, how much of his current path is influenced by his wife? And is that really such a bad thing? Some see Harry as a man who is simply following his heart, while others argue he's being led around by the nose. What do you think? Is Harry truly his own man, or is he under Meghan's thumb? The real kicker, though, is the response from the public. Many in the UK, as well as people from around the world, found Trump's remarks entertaining. But why? Is it because they finally feel that someone is speaking the truth about the couple? Or is it simply that we've all become so used to seeing Harry and Meghan in the spotlight, making headlines for all the wrong reasons, that we've forgotten what the royal family was originally about? It's a hard pill to swallow for some, but the more we look at their actions and the impact they've had on the royal family's image, the harder it becomes to ignore these questions. The truth is, we don't just laugh at these comments, we reflect on them. Whether you love or hate Harry and Meghan, Trump's words force us to look at the bigger picture. They challenge us to consider not just their actions, but the long-term consequences of those actions on their family, their legacy, and even their standing in the public eye. And that my friends, is something worth discussing. What do you think? Is the royal family better off without them? Or should we let them live their truth, no matter how messy it gets? So, after all of this, we're left with more questions than answers. Was Trump's comment just a sharp-tongued jab, or is it a reflection of deeper truths about Harry and Meghan's choices? Does their public persona, their constant media attention, and their complicated relationship with the royal family make them fair game for criticism? Or have they been unfairly vilified? One thing is clear, the conversation around them isn't going away anytime soon. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Trump was right in calling Meghan terrible and criticizing Harry's character? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you think. This is your chance to weigh in on one of the most talked about couples in the world today. And if you enjoyed today's deep dive into the royal drama, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with friends, and subscribe to the channel. We've got more royal insights and heated debates coming your way, and you won't want to miss out. Stay tuned, because the next chapter in this royal saga is just around the corner.